Have you heard of Bucks? Back in the 1930s, this man became a global sensation for his incredible ability. He could see perfectly, even red, without using his physical eyes. He toured the world, claiming his eyeless sight was a result of decades of intense yoga practice. In 1945, he did something truly astonishing. He rode a bicycle through Broadway and Times Square in New York, with his head completely wrapped in bandages, weaving through the city's chaotic traffic without a single mistake. This incredible story recently inspired a Netflix short film, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, based on a work by Roald Dahl. In the film, the character representing Bucks is named Imdad Khan. He explains how he gained his extraordinary powers, like seeing with his eyes covered, through the teachings of a yogi. He describes the mind as scattered, constantly jumping between thousands of thoughts, sights, and sounds. The key, according to the yogi, is learning to focus your mind so intensely that you can visualize a single object and nothing else. This isn't a quick trick. The yogi claimed it could take 20 years of daily, dedicated effort just to hold a single thought for 3.5 minutes. So, how did the real Bucks do it? He began by practicing directed attention. He would meditate in front of a candle, focusing on the darkest part of the flame. Once his mind was completely absorbed, he would close his eyes and shift his focus to the mental image of his deceased brother. After months of practice, he could hold that image for over 3 minutes, and that's when something amazing happened. He discovered he could see, even with his eyes completely shut. What's fascinating about this story, and the film it inspired, is how it shines a light on the incredible power of the mind, specifically the power of concentrated attention. In the next few minutes, we're going to dive deep into the mind's mysterious ability to shape our reality. We'll explore everything from ancient shamanic rituals to modern quantum physics and uncover how the world around us is fundamentally energy. The key to controlling this energy lies in a hidden skill we all possess: focused attention. We'll look at how ancient texts, like the Yoga Sutras, and modern concepts, like Carlos Castaneda's idea of intent, revealed the secret to altering your reality. We'll also connect these ancient principles to popular modern ideas like the law of attraction and the law of assumption, and stick around until the end, because I am going to share some powerful daily habits and a special meditation inspired by Imdad Khan to help you harness this incredible energy and start creating the reality you desire. This idea of mind over matter isn't new. Thousands of years ago, people were already talking about the extraordinary abilities humans could develop. One of the most important ancient texts on this subject is the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, a foundational text of yoga philosophy. In these sutras, Patanjali describes how, by perfecting concentration and directing your attention with precision and consistency, the mind can acquire what are known as siddhis, or supernatural powers. Patanjali, outlines a three-stage process called samyama. It begins with dharana, which is concentration, then comes dhyana, which is meditation, and finally samadhi, a state of deep absorption. Through this focused practice, a yogi can learn to directly influence physical and energetic reality. The text explains that by focusing on different objects or states of being, it's possible to develop abilities that go far beyond what we normally consider possible. While these powers aren't the ultimate goal of yoga, they naturally arise as you master control over your mind and energy. Some of the most well-known siddhas include the ability to access past lives, clairvoyance, knowing the thoughts of others, invisibility, levitation, and even controlling the elements. This is exactly what ancient shamans were doing. They would enter a trance state, concentrating all their energy to communicate with the natural world, asking for rain or a good harvest. They used this same focused power to heal the sick or find lost people. They understood that by directing their attention, their intent, they could influence the world around them. The famous author Carlos Castaneda, who wrote about his experiences with a Yaqui shaman, introduced a similar concept he called intent. In his books, intent is described as a pervasive cosmic force that runs through everything in the universe. It's not a personal desire or a thought, but a fundamental energy that directs the flow of reality. According to Castaneda, shamans learn to align themselves with this force. They don't try to make things happen through willpower alone. Instead, they become a channel for this universal intent. How do they do this? Through unwavering focus and unbending intent. By silencing their internal dialogue, that constant stream of thoughts we all have. They can perceive the world as pure energy. In this state, they can direct their attention with such precision that they align with the flow of intent, effectively bending reality to their will. It's about letting go of the ego and the noisy mind to connect with a deeper, more powerful force that governs creation. You might be thinking, this sounds a lot like the law of attraction. And you're right. They're deeply connected. The law of attraction suggests that like attracts like, that your thoughts and feelings attract similar experiences into your life. The law of assumption, a concept popularized by Neville Goddard, takes it a step further. It states that whatever you assume to be true, with feeling and conviction, will eventually harden into fact. Both of these laws are modern interpretations of the ancient principles we've been discussing. They all point to the same fundamental truth. Your focused attention is the creative force. When you hold a clear image in your mind, infused with the feeling of it already being real, whether it's perfect health, a new job, or a loving relationship, you are practicing a form of samyama. You are concentrating your energy. You are aligning with intent. The mistake many people make with the law of attraction is that they simply wish for things. They think about what they want, but their underlying feeling is one of lack. I want a new car often comes from the feeling of I do not have a new car. The law of assumption corrects this by teaching you to live from the end. You must feel the reality of your wish fulfilled. You must assume you already are the person who has what you desire. This internal shift in your state of being is what changes your external reality. Now, let's bring it all together. How can you start using this power in your own life? It begins with training your attention, just like Kudabuks did. Here are 2 powerful habits you can start today. First, the single-pointed focus exercise. Each day, for just 5 minutes, pick a simple object. It could be a pen on your desk, a leaf, or even the flame of a candle, like Kudabuks. Your goal is to keep your attention on that object without letting your mind wander. When thoughts arise, and they will, simply notice them without judgment and gently bring your focus back to the object. It's a workout for your attention muscle. At first, it will be difficult, but with consistent practice, you'll find your ability to concentrate grows stronger. Second, practice the state of the wish fulfilled. Before you go to sleep at night, get into a comfortable, relaxed state. Then, imagine a short scene that would imply your desire has already been realized. Don't visualize the process of getting it. Visualize the scene asterisk after asterisk. You have it. If you want a promotion, imagine your boss congratulating you, or see your new title on your office door. Feel the pride, the excitement, the relief. Loop this short scene over and over in your mind, feeling it as real until you fall asleep. This impresses your subconscious mind with your new reality. Now, as promised, here is a meditation inspired by Imdad Khan and Kudabuks to help you cultivate your inner sight and direct your energy. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your spine straight. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, releasing any tension from your body. Now, bring your attention to the space behind your closed eyelids. In the darkness, visualize a tiny, single point of white light, like a distant star. Hold your focus there. Your mind will try to wander. It will throw thoughts, images, and distractions at you. Your only job is to gently, patiently bring your awareness back to that single point of light. Don't fight your thoughts. Just observe them and let them pass, always returning to the light. As you hold your focus, imagine this point of light slowly expanding, growing brighter and warmer. Feel its energy filling your mind. This light represents your pure, focused consciousness. Now, within this field of light, form a mental image of something you deeply desire. See it with perfect clarity. Feel the emotions of having it now. Hold this image and this feeling within the light of your focused attention. Do this for as long as you can, even if it's just for a minute to start. This practice combines concentration, visualization, and feeling the core components of directing your energy to create your reality. This isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about training your mind, just like an athlete trains their body. The stories of Kudabuks, the teachings of ancient yogis, and the principles of modern metaphysics all tell us the same thing. The power to shape your world is already within you. It's waiting in the stillness, in the quiet focus of your own attention. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the power of the mind. If you found this valuable, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future explorations into the mysteries of consciousness. Start practicing, stay focused, and watch as your world begins to transform.